Welcome to another horrible night to have a curse. So, okay, so this is the Evelyn piece, and yeah, I need to get my voltage to 18 so I can use it. I think I'm gonna go back, level up just to get it to work. Because, like I tried to say in my other past video, but I got interrupted by my video time situation. That's gonna be my VÅN HELŞiNG main gun. His left gun, the left arm. Since you know, VÅN HELŞiNG, he's a gunner too. Of course, I had to stay faithful to that concept of the cosplay. He's a gunslinger too, so. This guy's really dangerous. The one holding the head, they can get you killed. Like if you get, they got this nasty spell that freezes you. Hopefully it won't happen to me, but they will freeze you and stun you, and all enemies around will jump at you. If you're close to the other enemies, man, they can kill you right now. There's nothing you can do. Yes, you save. If you do this and you go to exit game and exit the game, you know, you're gonna save, exit the game. And it's gonna send you back to the main menu, and it's gonna default the game, so that way you can survive after that. I do it sometimes when they really piss me off. I think I did it on one of my videos of my Simon Belmont run. Those, you know those grabbers, the one that look really creepy, and you're like, ah! And they grab you and start to suck your brain. I think they call it suckers or something like that. No, the fucking wall! You know, the first time you see this kind of game, you're like, wow, vicious, you know? You hit the wall, your weapon will get canceled. You're gonna stun back. Such a cool feature I've never seen anywhere again. First time you see that, you say that, but after that, you start to hate it. Happen for an enemy who get you killed because of that. I didn't almost get killed, but you know, but they hurt me. She's trying to get into the trap. Gas behind me, you see? That's what I meant. But luckily, I don't have any enemies around me, so I'm fine. Fuck off. Fuck off again! Hack and slash, I'm always screaming. Just love that shit, man. Here's the executor blow. With this, got to be careful because that bitch is getting close to me. Maybe not. That she's fine. But you see, she would do it when I'm raiding. She's gonna wait for that. She says one of the secrets. No. One of the secrets treasures hidden in Kind Hearts, the glows of an executor from a faraway land, passed from executor father to executioner son. Oh, sorry, it says executioner. Okay, executioner son. These gloves can be used to summon wrathful spirits of the past by smearing them with blood. It is said that the nobles found immeasurable delight in the dance of these vengeful specters. Okay, that's my epic narration of that. But that's pretty much an arcane you put into your belt. And passive use is a pretty cool effect, but it's not that amazing. I think it has a good use when you get invaded and you're trying to kill a fucking red parasite, and you can confuse the hell out of it with that. Especially when you're not expecting it. Now here we got the that's pretty cool. Where is this shit? Hello, bitch! This one, yeah, the night guard. Attire of the Knight of Kind Hearts, a regal piece graced by intricate gold work. The Kind Hearts waist is a mix of nostalgia and bombast. They take great pride even in the blood-stained corpses of the beasts that they leave behind, confident that they will stand as an example of decadent art. Damn. So it's a pretty cool looking gear. I'm gonna put it on just to show it a little bit. It's not right for my cosplay of Van Helsing too much, but it really does look a lot like there is a moment in Berserk where Gods is in this, the loyalty celebration of warfare, and he was in the place against his will, right? And he wore this armor. Like it looks a lot like very similar. But also, I like to use it for my Alucard cosplay from Castlevania. Well, I prefer to call him TreVor-X-Belmont because that's my favorite version of him from the new timeline of Lords of Shadow. I always like Alucard a lot since the original. Well, since Castlevania 3 was the first Castlevania he ever appeared. Then they make a more like a reboot version of him on Castlevania. Oh, shit! And he looks amazing. And he was my favorite character, the non-Belmont character. Then before he came another one that I like. He's not a Belmont, but a character that I like a lot. He's called Hector from Dracula Curse. No, Curse of Darkness. Sorry. Dracula Curse of Darkness. It's one of the modern Castlevania where another character that he's a Dracula's disciple appeared in the story, and he was awesome. He was pretty much a lot like Alucard in many ways. Like he was also like a spell swordsman, and also kind of like a sorcerer, but not a vampire. He was just, I don't know if he was supposed to be just a human being, which I don't think so. He's something, it's more like a sort of a dark elf type of character. But him and Alucard, they were always my two non-Belmont. Shit. Dearest heroes. You're gonna lie down, buddy. Goodbye. Shit, he fell really hard. I think we can see him from here. Look at this view, man. Talking about Symphony of the Night. This is so Symphony of the Night, like one of the things that come to my mind too. But I was going to say, I always think that it's really overrated, when people say that Symphony of the Night is the best Castlevania ever made. I don't know, I don't agree with that, but I understand why people say it, because it is another great Castlevania game. And it was one that brings a unique, different formula from the past games. And it was based, from the Metroid games. The formula, it was pretty much the same formula. The way you use the map, the way you, the way the game works, it is just like old Metroid, And of course, that's another series of games that I like a lot, Metroid. But now we're talking about sci-fi, horror sci-fi, But I was saying that, yeah, Symphony of the Night, it changed a lot, the concept of the game. But it's the same, like if you compare Castlevania 1, the original Castlevania, with Simon's Quest, the second Castlevania, they both were very different, you know. Like the original, oh shit, I got to give it. The original Castlevania, it was always, you know, hack and slash, adventure, you know, gothic, adventure, epic game, right? But Simon Quest was that too, but it was also very cryptic, more RPG. It was actually one of the first NES games that had a strong, you know, RPG direction, and I really did love that. Of course, when I was just a boy, it cost me a lot to understand. Oh yeah, this thing right here is you see this. When I was a kid, it cost me to understand it, but as I grew up, I started to get more addicted and love it more. So it was a great game for since my childhood. It's one of my favorite Castlevania too. But of course, I love the original and 3 and 4 as my main love, right? But to me, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you know some of the modern Castlevania like Lament of Innocence, Curse of Darkness, Lords of Shadow, they become also some of my favorite Castlevania too, and Legacy of Darkness, Castlevania 64, you know. So yeah, and it's really hard not to talk and get overtaken to another thing. Like you start to talk about something, then you know everything is kind of relative. So you start to talk about something else, and then you remember something great else to talk about. There's another great thing, and so it's almost like you want to say everything that you love at the same time, which is really hard and almost impossible to do with words. So I'm gonna stick to what I was saying about Symphony of the Night. You see this guy got red eyes, right? I think it means that this one is a berserk version that does more damage than the others. So I mean, I was saying that I love Symphony of the Night, and I always fell in love with the game as far as I played, you know. And the way they brought the son of Dracula back to the game, that you originally see on Castlevania 3, that he was one of the characters that was TreVor-X friend. He helped TreVor-Belmont to stop Dracula. And look at this view right there. Look at that. It's really amazing the way they just come. These guys, you want to go back a little bit and you know divide the conquer. It's always a mountain. Divide them, then they can almost grab me. A little bit lucky. Got my hit, reaching right in time. Because you know, hitboxes, they're shit, man. Always get you in the most unexpected moment. And this is part of the of the night stuff. Resembles a ponytail of a silver hair. They put it to see if it matches with my hair. It doesn't look too bad with me because I got the blonde hair. But this thing is kind of like albino looking gray silver hair, so this is amazing looking, man. This game, I just love it. So yeah, I don't think Symphony of the Night is the best Castlevania. Some people like to do it. I just think it's one of the real good ones. As I said, you know, to me always the original Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna come first than anything. And then after that, my love is huge for the Lords of Shadow series. But that's kind of another thing to talk about. So in relation to that, That's what I'm saying, that my favorite version of Alucard is the